What's up guys, welcome back to Fancy Lutfi, and this is a short video on who to transfer in ahead of Game Week 27. These players that I'll be recommending to you guys will not be blanking in Game Week 27 or Game Week 30, therefore they are a good long-term investment. I'll be running through all the positions from goalkeeper all the way to the striker. But before that, if you guys have not checked out my Game Week 27 preview or my top 5 captaincy choices for Game Week 27, the links are in the descriptions below and also in the suggested video up there. So I do appreciate the support. Check the videos out after you've watched this video, and I do appreciate the support. Thank you very much. So let's get back to it. The goalkeepers that I would recommend you guys for Game Week 27, it is Fraser Forster. Needless to say, if you don't have him, you should probably have him because he has been great. 6 consecutive clean sheets in the Premier League since his return from injury, but I think that it'll probably stop here against Chelsea. But after that, the fixture for Southampton is pretty good against Bournemouth, Sunderland, Stoke, Liverpool, well, not Leicester, Newcastle, Everton, Aston Villa, and then probably not City, not Spurs, and Palace. So they have a great run of fixture after the Chelsea match, and therefore you should bring him in Game Week 28, or if you do believe that Southampton can have a clean sheet against Chelsea, then you should bring him in this week. So Fraser Forster, great long-term investment. I would probably be getting him in the Game Week 28 or 29, depending on how I plan out my team. So Fraser Forster is one of the goalkeepers to get. The other goalkeeper to get is Kasper Schmeichel. He is the Leicester goalkeeper. Leicester's defense has been really strong as of late, and the next few games for Leicester are pretty decent against Norwich, West Bromwich Albion, Watford, Newcastle, Palace, Southampton, Sunderland, West Ham, Swansea. Well, their last 3 games are pretty tough in United, Everton, and Chelsea. Therefore, Schmeichel is a great long-term investment. As you can see, lots of fixtures here that he'll have a chance to get a clean sheet. So let's move on now to the defenders. Well, in defenders, we are looking for Southampton defenders and also Leicester defenders. So for Southampton defenders, I'll recommend you guys Virgil van Dijk. He is a great player, been the core of the Southampton's defense, really important, and he brings in a steady amount of points all season long. So he is a great addition to your team if you are looking for a defender at £5.5 million. Well, I'll recommend you guys Fonte, but for me personally, I prefer Virgil van Dijk. And also another Southampton defender that you guys should probably be bringing into your team, it is Matt Targett at £3.9 million. He is a great choice because he plays as a fullback, a wingback I should say, because Southampton play with the back 5, therefore 3 centre halves and also 2 wingbacks. These wingbacks will always be going up front, supporting the attacks, providing crosses to the strikers, and always having a higher chance in getting assists. Therefore, Matt Targett is a great addition for a pretty decent price. Moving on to Leicester defenders, I have Christian Fuchs. He is the left back for Leicester, and he is always there in support of the attack, and also he takes the corners for Leicester. Therefore, I think that he is a great addition to your team. I will probably be bringing him into my team for this game week, and yes, at 4.8 million, it'll be a pretty decent way to generate cash, because I actually am planning to bring in Jamie Vardy for Igalo, and I need to generate some cash, and therefore I have to probably take out Bellerin or Scott Dan. this game week. So now let's move on to the midfielders. Well, midfielders, Dimitri Payet, you need to have him because he is a wonderful player. Next up, Willian. Chelsea has been uprising as of late. Willian is always in the mix of Chelsea's attack, providing balls to Diego Costa, to Hazard, Fabregas, and therefore I think that he is a great player to add to your team. Next up, we have the duo of Eriksen and Ali. Most of you guys already have Ali because he is pretty cheap. When you guys got him, it was like at 5.6 million. Now he has risen to 6.1. Eriksen to the heart of Tottenham's offense. Well, need I say Riyad Mahrez, Ozil, these are the players that you want to have for a long term. Well, for Ozil, we're not too sure whether he will be blanking in game week 30 because if they replay of the FA Cup with Hull and they win it, then they will probably be blanking in game week 30. But if they don't, then in game week 30, they would be playing. So that's about it for the midfielders. I'll have Willian, Payet, and also Mahrez. Lastly, the forwards. Need I say more? Jamie Vardy, he's on fire. Lister is on fire. Can you see the smile on his face here? He's really happy with how this season has been so far. The top scorer of the Barclays Premier League, and with a great run of fixtures ahead, Jamie Vardy is the striker to get into your team. They won't be blanking in game 27 and game 30, therefore, great addition, great long-term investment. And lastly, the striker that I would recommend to you guys, it is Troy Deeney. But do bear in mind that he will blank in game week 30. Why do I recommend Troy Deeney? Because as of late, Deeney has been on fire as compared to Ighalo, and he is on the penalties. And therefore, I think that he is a better choice than Ighalo as of now at £5.2 million. So that is my recommendations for you guys for Game Week 27 and also the long term. So do comment in your thoughts on it and do let me know who I should transfer in for Game Week 27. As you can see, I have actually 2 free transfers and I would really love to know what you guys think. I'm probably thinking of Jamie Vardy and also a defender. I'll be sacrificing Nacho Monreal or probably Hector Bellerin. So do comment in your thoughts. Do give a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. And do check out my other videos. The links are in the description below.